Hello, my name is Sinha from our USMP Summer Internship, and welcome back to STEMtastic. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the STEM field and its connection to 21st century skills. But before we do that, we need to learn what these 21st century skills are and why they're important. 21st century skills are vaguely defined as skills that help you thrive in today's workforce. Whether you're pursuing a job in the STEM field or not, these skills are necessary and in demand wherever you look. Even if you don't work as an employee at a company and start your own, or you just work from home, these skills are what will make you successful. So, what kind of skills are they? Well, they're summarized as the 4 C's: critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity, but include many more, like resilience and adaptability. In the next few slides, we'll talk about each one of these skills and how STEM helps build them more in detail. But first, I would like to show you a video about a person who's often been called the real Tony Stark, or Iron Man, and has become an extremely successful person by mastering these skills. He co-founded and leads Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and the Boring Company. So here's Elon Musk.
There need to be reasons to get up in the morning. Life can't just be about solving problems. Otherwise, what's the point? There's got to be things that people find inspiring and make life worth living.
SpaceX has announced an ambitious plan to send an unmanned capsule to Mars, bringing the company's CEO, Elon Musk, one step closer to his dream of colonizing the Red Planet.
This morning, the demand for Tesla's new Model 3, its most anticipated electric car yet, surprising even the company's CEO, Elon Musk.
So his plan is simple. He is going to start digging holes in the ground and turn those holes into a vast network of underground tunnels that will change transportation forever.
I think I feel fear quite strongly. So it's not as though I just have the absence of fear. I feel it quite strongly. But there are just times when something is important enough, you believe in it enough, that you do it in spite of fear. Like, people shouldn't think, oh, I feel fear about this and therefore I shouldn't do it. It's normal to feel fear. In starting SpaceX, I thought the odds of success were less than 10%, but that maybe we would make some progress. If we could just move the ball forward, even if we died, maybe some other company could pick up the baton and keep moving it forward. So that would still do some good. Same with Tesla. I thought the odds of a car company succeeding were extremely low.
I mean, it's truly inspiring. Only in 1.5 minutes, we were able to see Elon Musk practicing such important 21st skills as creativity, resilience, and critical thinking, and there's no doubt that he's mastered many more that this short video has missed. So let's talk about these 21st century skills. The first 2 skills that we're going to talk about are communication and collaboration. Communication skill is the ability to efficiently convey ideas, and it's actually considered in 3 categories: oral, written, and interpersonal. Written is pretty obvious. It's the ability to put your ideas on paper effectively, like you would hopefully do on your next English exam. However, you might be asking yourselves the difference between oral and interpersonal communication. Well, there's quite a difference actually. Oral communication skills are your ability to effectively put your ideas in words, whereas interpersonal communication skills are social skills like showing empathy or reading behaviors and emotions. Regardless, all of these communication skills are necessary in the work field. There's no prestigious job out there that allows you to cut yourself from the world and talk to no one, so you will need these skills in order to be successful. The same thing is true for collaboration skills. Collaboration is the ability to work together to achieve a common goal. Everyone out there knows that you work better in group settings, where everyone focuses on one aspect of the project, than when you work alone and have to do everything by yourself. Naturally, companies are seeking employees who can work with others and produce better results in a shorter time. So, how does STEM relate to all of this? STEM itself maybe doesn't, but an education in STEM certainly does. STEM education gives a lot of importance to and encourages teamwork activities, allowing students to find solutions to problems, record data, write reports, give presentations, and many more by working together. This group setting that is encouraged, in turn, builds some essential communication and collaboration skills among students like yourself and helps raise successful individuals. Of course, STEM education is not limited to just teamwork activities. STEM also helps build skills such as creativity and critical thinking that play an important role in today's society. Critical thinking is being able to ask educated questions to determine the problem and find efficient solutions. I cannot emphasize enough the significance of the skill. I mean, those who possess the skill can resolve conflicts and solve problems quicker than anyone else and are therefore highly valued. One of the first things that your potential employer in the future might look for in you would be critical thinking and problem-solving abilities, as well as creativity and innovation. Original thinking is much sought after in the real world because it can lead to new developments, inventions, which can allow many people to make millions. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and many others had to be creative to achieve success because if they had only repeated old ideas, they wouldn't have become millionaires. So, what role does STEM play in building these skills? STEM education is based on a process called the scientific method, which pushes students to ask questions and test assumptions. Both are the foundations of critical thinking. Moreover, STEM is based on the idea that if the human mind can conceive it, the human mind can achieve it, and drives people to try it out no matter how impossible or unrealistic it looks. This philosophy is what fosters ingenuity and has allowed for artificial intelligence or digital learning. Just think about how impossible our phones would seem to people living in the 15th century. If STEM and innovation didn't exist, none of it would have been possible. So what else? We've talked about the 4 C's and how STEM helps build them, but are there no more important skills that we need in the 21st century? And if you've been paying attention, you would know the answer to this one. Of course, there are other skills. In fact, there are so many, apart from the major ones I mentioned in this video, that if I wanted to discuss all of them, it would probably take like an hour. But in addition to the 4 C's, these 4 other skills are also very important and deserve to be a part of this video. They are confidence and resilience, tech skills, and adaptability. So let's go in order. STEM, namely an education in STEM, allows you to explore and take risks with a strong positive belief or confidence in your ability to achieve the goal. It stresses the value of failure as a learning exercise and so pushes students to be resilient and not give up. If the world was filled with hesitant people ready to give up, then we would get nowhere. Isn't that right? STEM also helps build tech skills that are very much in demand in this information age that we live in. Probably because the T in STEM means technology. Naturally, STEM education has to include some necessary tech skills as well. Our third skill, adaptability, is also a part of STEM education. STEM education is based on real-life scenarios, allowing students to adapt to new scenarios in the workforce and quickly apply their knowledge to new problems and situations without getting overwhelmed by the unfamiliarity of it all. So now we've talked about these additional 4 skills, let's summarize. Okay, 21st century skills include creativity and innovation, collaboration and communication, and critical thinking. But they also include confidence, resilience, tech skills, and adaptability, and many other minor ones. However, the point to take from this video is something I've mentioned a lot of times before, but just can't emphasize enough. And education in STEM is extremely useful and important, even if you're not pursuing the STEM field. Whether you choose a STEM career or another discipline entirely, the 21st century skills gained from STEM education will follow wherever you go. And that is one of the many reasons why STEM is so important. Here we are at the end of another video. Thank you for watching and for making it this far. Our next video will be on the S in STEM, science. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.